cloudy days, only smoky skies, and I feel no way, see it in my eyes. So high, if we fall down, we were bound. I said, oh my days, they just slide right by. It's a tidal wave, got a mountain high.
Well, what's up, everybody? It's me. We're here. We're recording a video for the YouTubes. Really rough. Really rough last couple days. Last couple 2 weeks, I'd say. Backtracking in time just to keep it short and sweet. 7 years ago, freaking Mike. 7 years ago, I had noise-induced tinnitus. Fine. Get out of my way, Mike. And it was pretty bad for sure. Something that's not normal for everybody, obviously, and it's pretty debilitating for a lot of people. And I felt like I did pretty well for the 7 years, 7 years up into this point. But probably about 2.5 weeks ago, I had an increase in intensity in the ringing. And now my right ear is pulsing. So that's super new, super disorientating. So obviously I went to the doctor and stuff, had that checked out. I've done lots of different tests in the last couple days, MRIs, CT scans, things like that, blood work. And the real big kicker is not so much the tinnitus, it's the vertigo. I've just completely lost a lot of my balance, so it's a little difficult right now. To game, to do anything, to walk. It's not fun. So I wanted to make a video to talk about that. And just about why I, went from going from streaming to go pretty often to just like none at all. I'm very appreciative for the people that subscribe to my YouTube. I'm very appreciative for the small amount of followers I have on Twitch. It's not, I'm not doing this to be some massive face of the earth. I'm doing this just because I enjoy video games and I enjoy talking to people. But with the vertigo, it's, even just sitting here looking at the screens and stuff, it's a lot. I'm moving around. It just feels like I'm moving when I'm not trying to be, and the world's just kind of spinning. There was no real answer from the ER. No real answer from the first ENT I saw. I'm kind of just stuck in this vicious loophole of not knowing what's going on, but obviously having the issues. I don't know. But I do miss streaming for all you folks that do watch and tune in. Even if you're not subscribed, man, I really appreciate you even just checking out the videos, Just, it's just tough right now. As much as I want to be able to do this and be there for y'all, it's really hard for me even just sit up straight. Head's bobbing, my whole body's moving, just feels like I'm on a boat. So I do appreciate y'all. I really do. I really appreciate everything as far as just tuning in. It's only been about 1.5 years, I think almost 2 years now. Well, this would be my 2nd year of doing it. A lot of things have changed. We've changed a lot of things. The format's changed. We've got a webcam now. So that was awesome. I felt like we were getting to a good point, but sometimes life just has some things that you got to deal with and figure out. So, it's not so much the tinnitus that's bothering me. It's the vertigo. Can't really walk around without just like using a wall to support myself. So, yeah, it's been tough. But, if you suffer from tinnitus or vertigo with balance issues chronically, whatever, I'd appreciate any insight you had towards the vertigo. Not so much the tinnitus. I can deal with the tinnitus. It's just the vertigo that's really, I don't know what to do. It's been about 6 days straight of it. So it gave me medication for it. The medication for the dizziness doesn't really work, and the other one just zones me out. It just makes me feel like a zombie. So it doesn't really help with the dizziness. It just makes me pass out. So I don't know, but I wanted y'all to know because I felt bad for just kind of like disappearing off the face of the planet. I got stuff going on with family, and then this stuff with my tinnitus, and now this vertigo issue. It's like there's just a lot of things happening at once. And I think it was a lot on my brain for sure, and my body. So, make sure to take care of yourselves and be mindful of how you feel. Don't ignore symptoms, especially if you know yourself that you don't feel normal. I could tell pretty much right away that this was a different kind of feeling. So, yeah. But, if you have it, anyway, I know a lot of people out there deal with it. So, stick with it. Eventually, at some point, hopefully it'll die down, and you'll habituate to it. Obviously, as far as the vertigo goes, I don't know. It's very new to me. The last time and only time I've had vertigo was, I think it was like 3 months. I was pretty sure that it was because I was like drinking too many like sports drinks, like Powerade, Gatorade, that are just full of salt. You shouldn't be drinking 3 of those a day. So I think I just overloaded myself on sodium back then. But with the blood work and stuff, everything came back reassuring. So if you're out there, just know you're not alone. There are people that are dealing with it as well. That's something that I have to keep telling myself. And obviously, seek help if you need help. I did. And I feel a little more positive about it, but I would like some answers, and I'd like to be able to get back to living my normal life. That'd be pretty fun. So, again, I really appreciate y'all. This isn't the end. This is just a refresh on trying to get myself back together so I can come back and try to entertain you fun folks. So, yeah. This isn't the last time, but it will be the last time for a little bit, just depending on how things go. So keep me in your thoughts and your prayers if you're religious. I appreciate it. Again, if you have any insight to the vertigo issues and you've got experience dealing with some stuff in that area, please feel free to shoot me a message. I'm all ears. I'm all ears at this point. So, yeah. Thank you so much for sticking with me for the 1.5 years, and for chatting if you did, and just viewing the videos. Thank you. But for now, I need to get my health going, and get my stuff figured out so that I can do this in a better positive mindset and enjoy it. At the end of the day, that's what it's about. Just enjoying what you do, right? So, not the last time, but for a little bit of wait, man. If you tune in while we're live, we appreciate you. If you tune in afterwards, that's A-okay. We still appreciate you here at the Creature HQ. I really appreciate y'all. all my subscribers, all the followers. We're a small fan base, but I do hope that one day we can grow that and continue back on that track. So, yeah. You know that I can't even talk, man. Concentration is killing me. Shaking my head doesn't help either, but yeah. We'll catch you on the next one.